Alright YouTubers, what's going on? We got another first look video for you here. This is the new Zero Tolerance 0630 Emerson collaboration. Very similar to the 0620. In fact, I'm 99% sure the frame and scale are identical. Well, excuse me, identical size. The milling on the G10 is a little different on this one. But with the 630 you get the sexy looking CQC 8 blade. These looked almost, pretty much identical to a CQC 8. It's not quite as long, but it's longer than the Horseman, which is also a similar blade style. So you get that nice two-tone finish there with the stone washing here and then the polished grind and such. Really cool looking. You have this awesome swedge right here that is also polished. So you just get a really neat looking two-tone. Look at that, how that swedge comes down. It's really neat. It's a really good looking blade, guys. If you're not a fan of the Tanto, and that's what's held you off of the Emerson collaborations with ZT, this is your best bet right here, because it's just a gorgeous blade. It's got a good amount of belly on that blade. I anticipate this to be a really good slicer. So I even looked for some tomatoes or something to slice up with it, to demonstrate that, but didn't have any in the kitchen, so all we can slice is paper, I guess. But the 630 is another great offering. This is the first model out for 2015 for ZT. They do have quite a few more coming out in the near future, so keep an eye out for a lot of their new offerings. But this is the first one of 2015. This was announced at SHOT Show, and they got it out really quick. Assuming just because really the frame and the scale and such are very similar to the other 620s, so they were pretty much just had to manufacture the blades. The steel on this one's going to be S35VN, which a lot of their new, and you can see their 630 Emerson design. Serial number on this is super low, it's 16. Cool. A lot of their new knives, that's where I was going with that, are coming out in S35VN. Previously LMAX was their kind of go-to blade steel. There was an M390 version, the 620 carbon fiber. M390 is very difficult to get right now because the buller is pretty backed up. So you'll see a lot of changes. Like they changed the ZT392 from M390 to CTS 204. So it's hard to get right now. So that's why you might see so if you can pick up one of these 620 carbon fibers right now with M390 blade, that's a really good bet. So, but I like S35VN quite a bit, so it's a great steel choice. This knife comes in at $200, which is an awesome deal. Full titanium frame lock, stainless steel lock bar insert. It's on washers, but it's super smooth. That's out of the box. I haven't put any oil in there. If I oil it up a little bit with some nano oil, that's going to drop free on me. Wave works awesome. I reviewed the 620. This isn't much different, just the different blade shape. So same specs, identical, minus the blade shape. That is super sharp. I got to be careful with that one. I love this blade shape though. It's really good looking. I love that belly. I wasn't really going to pick this model up just because I wasn't a huge fan of the way the G10 looked. But then once I found out that you could use the same scales, a lot of guys are starting to make scales for these. I'm like, okay, that's begging for a custom scale. And then you've got in my opinion, a much more attractive blade shape. I like Tantos, so I like the other one, but this one is just really good looking. So Emerson wise, like I said, the CQC 8 would be the closest thing to this. But if you want a frame lock, there is the CQC 12 Emerson that has a very similar blade shape as well. But you're paying an extra $150 for that, and you're only getting, oh, that guy's my card got 154 on me. So as I was saying, the CQC 12 would be the closest Emerson, the 8 or the 12. The 12 is also a titanium frame lock, but you are paying an extra $150 for that. You're also paying, you're getting a lesser steel. And, Emerson tends to suffer a little bit from quality control on some of their models, their build qualities, whereas ZT, built like a tank, like it says, is true. Very rarely have I ever, actually I don't recall ever having an issue with any of my ZTs, but I'm sure some people have. But their customer service is top notch, so you can't beat the value. If you really want an Emerson frame lock and you want an Emerson design, you cannot beat the value of this knife. So it's an exceptional value for $200. So specs on this: it's got a 3.6 inch blade. It is 4.9 inches closed, so it's a pretty good sized knife. 0.51 inches thick, so it's about a ½ inch thick in the handle, which is honestly not too bad. I definitely have other titanium frame locks that are much thicker, so and then it weighs in at 6.3 ounces, so it's definitely a tank. You know, it's heavy, but it's, you know, a robust, hard use type knife. Good last ditch self-defense tool with the wave option. You've got a nice blade here. The Tanto might be a better option for that if you're looking for that, but as an overall you know, usable knife, this I think has a better blade style for that. So definitely a sweet looking knife, guys. The 630 by ZT. Very stoked to have this one in hand. So first of the 2015. Keep watching the channel. You're going to see a lot of the new ZTs that I'm going to be picking up this year, reviewing those, giving my first impressions. There's going to be some really cool offerings coming out, as well as some new Kershaws that are really exciting, that are US made Kershaws. So alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. Now, as a special surprise here, so if you watched it till the end, it's going to pay off possibly for you. I'm going to be giving away this Kershaw Nura, brand new in blister pack. As soon as this video hits 1,000 likes, or excuse me, 1,000 views, I'll be giving this knife away. To enter, all you have to do is comment down below and share the video. So that's my only requirement, is that you share it, whether it be via Google Plus, Facebook, whatever you want to do. You know, share the video, and then let's get that to 1,000 views. And as soon as we do, one lucky guy is going to win this. So, and we'll just, you know, we'll take the number of people that enter, and you do it in random.org, you know, just a random giveaway. But just doing that as a special little giveaway for those that watch the whole video. Go ahead and comment down below that you want in, and share the video, and that's all you got to do to enter for the Kershaw Nura. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video on the ZT0630. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. See you on the next video.